So we are on Richie's homework practice from last night, 6.6, and we're going to begin on number 8. The problem is 5 and 3/7 minus 2 and 1/5. So notice right away how instead of the problem going across, we stack the numbers on top of one another. We also want to notice that there is a subtraction sign. So our operation will be to subtract. The first thing that we notice is that the denominators, 5 and 7, they are not common, they're not the same. So what we need to do is make them the same so that we're able to add or subtract. So to figure out a common multiple that they have, we'll just list the multiples of 5 and 7 below. So let's start with 5 since it's a smaller number. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'll stop there. Then we'll do 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. And then I'll stop right here because I noticed, and I'm always keeping track of this when I'm listing multiples, I noticed that there's 35 as a multiple of 5 and 35 is a multiple of 7. So this is my least common multiple. So now what I'm going to do is put my new denominator as 35. What did my 5 have to multiply by to get to be 35? I just count my multiples. It had to multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And whatever I do to the bottom of a fraction, the denominator, I must also do to the top, the numerator. So I'll multiply 7 times 1 and I'll get 7. The same thing goes for my denominator up on the top. It was a 7. What did I have to multiply it by to get to 35? I'll just count my multiples. I had to multiply it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So whatever I do to my denominator, I also do to my numerator. Multiply it by 5. 5 times 3 is 15. And then another extra helpful hint that we do to make sure that we don't forget about our whole numbers is I just like to write them on the side over here to make sure that I don't forget to subtract them in the end. So now I'm ready for subtraction. The first thing that I'm always going to do is make sure that my numerator or my denominator, the 35, stays the same. We don't subtract the denominators. The numerators, however, we do. So we'll just treat it like a regular subtraction problem. So you have 15 minus 7. I have 5. I can't take away 7. This becomes a 0. So then 15 minus 7. Count down 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And then I take a look at my whole numbers. 5 minus 2 will give me 3.